Welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to talk about history of Rolls-Royce. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for future updates. It was immediately obvious that Charles Stewart Rolls and Frederick Henry Royce needed to create a partnership when they first met in 1904. When they first met, they couldn't have understood at the time the profound effect they would have on the collective consciousness of people everywhere. The Rolls-Royce brand immediately made a name for itself as the height of luxury, and it still carries today's branding, image, and reputation. The men behind the brand. The backgrounds of the two men who teamed together to start producing Rolls-Royce cars couldn't have been more dissimilar, yet they would create a line of automobiles that is still unrivaled in terms of quality and recognizability. Aristocrat, pioneering motorcyclist, and businessman, Charles Rolls. The third son of Lord and Lady Langaddock, Charles Stewart Rolls was born into a privileged family in wealthy Berkeley Square, London, in 1877. He was known as Dirty Rolls and Petrols when attending Eton College because he was constantly tinkering with the motors that interested him. At the age of 18, he traveled to France and bought his first automobile, a Peugeot Phaeton, while attending Trinity College in Cambridge to study mechanical engineering and applied science. It was one of the first 3 cars ever owned in Wales and the first car ever transported to Cambridge. Rolls gained a reputation as a skilled driver right away. Among his notable accomplishments were winning the first 1,000-mile vehicle dependability trials and breaking the land speed record in 1903 at Phoenix Park in Dublin while operating an 80-horsepower Morse. He and his buddy Claude Johnson founded one of the earliest auto dealerships in the UK, C.S. Rolls and Company, using money from his father. This company brought in Peugeot vehicles from France and Minerva cars from Belgium. His true goal was to create his British automobile brand, which he intended to be the best in the world. Henry Edmunds ultimately served as the intermediary between Rolls and Royce. Rolls' acquaintance Edmunds was a stockholder in Royce's business. Edmunds praised his brand new Royce 10 horsepower and set up a meeting for Rolls and Royce after overhearing Rolls grumbling about having to exclusively sell French and Belgian imports at his dealership. On May 4, 1904, the meeting took place at the Midland Hotel, Manchester. When Rolls first met Royce and saw the Royce 10 horsepower, he believed he had finally found the collaborator he needed to realize his dream of a superior British automobile. And Royce was confident he had located the successful businessman he needed to promote his automobile inventions. Rolls didn't take long to declare that he would sell all the vehicles that Royce could produce. The most opulent automobiles the world had ever seen were produced by Rolls-Royce, whose name will always be associated with elegance and luxury. The newly formed Rolls-Royce Limited set out to create the best automobiles in the world, debuting the twin-cylinder 10 horsepower in 1904. Followed by the 3-cylinder 15 horsepower, the 4-cylinder 20 horsepower, the 6-cylinder 30 horsepower, and the V-8 horsepower in 1905. Rolls-Royce has undergone numerous changes as a business. Royce rebuffed Rolls' early attempts to get it to start producing aircraft engines. Rolls-Royce didn't begin producing aviation engines until 1915 when the economic strain of World War I severely reduced demand for high-end automobiles. Through the years, this represented a rising segment for the business, but one where the financial risks were higher. When Rolls-Royce ran out of money in 1971 due to heavy financial pressure from rivals, it went into receivership and was eventually bought by the British government, which effectively turned it into a temporary national treasure. The corporation was divided into 2 businesses, with Rolls-Royce Motors Limited continuing to operate the motor car and diesel divisions while Rolls-Royce plc handled the aircraft sector. Rolls-Royce Motors Limited was acquired by Rolls-Royce Motors Holdings Limited to prepare for going public. Vickers Limited, a division of the VW Group, and Rolls-Royce Motors Holdings amalgamated in 1980, and Perkins bought the company's diesel section in 1984. Rolls-Royce went public in 1987 in a highly publicized and wildly successful offering. In 2004, the Rolls-Royce and Bentley Motorcars brands were separated, with Bentley Motors Limited operating as a subsidiary of the VW Group and Rolls-Royce Motor Cars Limited as a separate company. Rolls-Royce continues to develop vehicles that are unparalleled in terms of design, comfort, and British elegance, producing models with names like Phantom, Wraith, Dawn, Cloud, Shadow, and Spirit. In a nutshell, Rolls-Royce is a symbol of unshakable dedication to quality. So that's it for today. What do you think of our video? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to hear more from us, please subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications before you go. Thank you so much for watching us.